Okay, with the Colt standard pistol grip, when you really look at the indexing of my finger, this is my proper hand placement for when I shoot. If you look at the angle of my trigger finger, it's almost at a 90-degree turn right here as far as my knuckles go. What that does is once I make my shot break, when the trigger breaks, my arc is more inward towards this direction, which is going to give me some movement in my muzzle. So that's an improper angle in my opinion as far as if you want to have more precise shots, better impact on the targets. By the time that trigger breaks, it's not a natural position for a straight rearward trigger pull. When I pick up the Bushmaster with the ACCU-GRIP already on it, size to my hand, proper indexing on the back strap, up nice and tight, what you see is more of a 45-degree bend in this knuckle, which allows this knuckle to actually bend naturally towards the trigger. By the time that trigger breaks, it's going to be a straight rearward trigger pull for me, and that's because we're able to adjust this for my particular hand size. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Index the same point on my finger as with the Colt. So once the trigger breaks, no push or no pull because of an improper bend in the finger. Going back to the Colt that you've already seen with the standard pistol grip, off-the-shelf pistol grip, basically what you're looking at is a static pistol grip that cannot be adjusted. And again, as we've already said, the distance from your trigger to the back strap where your hand is going to be is close to 2.5 inches. This is another carbine that's a little more tricked out, but it basically just has the ACCU-GRIP installed on it at its lowest possible point. Basically, it's as close to the trigger as you can get for just putting it on without adjusting it. So we're looking at almost nearly 3 inches here, so you're going to gain almost a 1/2 inch with that alone. Basically, when you pick this one up, this is a good starting point. You can see based off of the difference between this and the Colt, my finger starts to angle a little bit less as we go to the most narrowed down version of the ACCU-GRIP. So we're on the right track. And then again, once we go to this weapon, which you've already seen, where it is adjusted to my particular hand size, we've now got that 45 instead of that 90 bend right here, which is going to give me my good rearward trigger pull. This is positioned for my particular hand size. It does have more travel to go, and my hand is a little bigger than average, but if you had an even bigger hand, there's still travel left to push this out if you needed to get that 45.